And then Forsburn starts attending less things overall. Cake starts going to everything. And so Cake is everyone's target. Yeah. Everyone is focusing on him and seeing what they can do to counter him.
It's been a heck of a trip, really, to see, like, how, like, at this point, it's not just Penguin that's, like, a threat to him. Like, we had at Smash and Splash 5, right, D-Brick getting a 3-0 on him, but it looks like we're actually starting ourselves off here on Grand Finals. Gonna be going to Jules. Whoa, what an opening! Early
advantage there for CakeAssault. Julesville has a very small side blast zone, so you have to be careful about DIing out. But at the same time, you don't want to be DIing in to lead to even more deadly combos.
Yeah. And I like the patience that CakeAssault has, too, on that platform, right? Just waiting to see what quick attack angle Penguin chooses on his way back to the stage.
I think one of the biggest adaptations we've seen from Cake recently is that off of the single hit of Cake, he doesn't necessarily go for the second one as much. He's looked for other options that he can use to extend it. We see the forward toad after the forward cape. After up cape, he won't necessarily go for the second one because that one can be kind of finicky if you don't space it just right.
Nice catch there. And right now, CakeAssault on such a good start. Oh, that was so scary.
He likes to go for those cheeky kind of teleports, see what he can do, try and mess you up, because you don't know which one he's going to go to.
And Penguin is so good at, like, stalling out his movement with all of the resources Absa has to exist just a little bit longer than you expect near the top of the screen.
And that's what I mean by that kind of finicky spacing there on the up smash, but still not in a bad spot. Up tilt gets him to the side of the stage.
Oh, covering the double jump and waiting. Oh my gosh!
I love that. Soft hit of back air into the cloud, because it's either a soft hit and it gets knocked into it, or it's the strong hit. He's off stage or dead. Yeah, so really solid option there from Penguin.
Penguin is so good at, like, making sure that he's aware of exactly what kind of hit the kick's going to be. Very rarely that he gets one that he's not ready for.
And we see him not overextending at all. As soon as he gets an opening, he's not afraid to dash back.
Yeah, Penguin just constantly gyrating out the moment that he recognizes his combo is no longer true, but there we go.
Yeah, not enough time to get away after that. Plenty of time for Cake to get down, get the wave land down smash.
A lot of down tilts coming out from CakeAssault, too. I think that's kind of his answer to what Penguin was threatening him with at Smash and Splash. Just kind of his way of controlling the ground game.
All right, no punish there on the missed up air, but he still has him off stage. He doesn't mind just going back, popping the clone over and over again, because he's getting more percent. He doesn't have to be the one approaching. He gets the one opening. He takes the first game. 1-0 CakeAssault.
So overall, CakeAssault looking very good, especially having the access to such small blast zones on Jules Veil, right? Being able to just knock off the short side blast zones. I've seen him, especially with the edge cancels on the platform in other matchups, being able to find some back airs at very early percents. Kind of similar to what we saw in the first stock there. But the counter pick is kind of everything. It looks like CakeAssault wants to make sure he has some sort of platform coverage over his head, banning Endless Abyss and also the Forest Floor.
I know for a long time Penguin didn't like the stage because Absa's up tilt does not reach those platforms. But the thing about Penguin is he is so consistent with his edge guarding, and the fact that there's so much off-stage space while also not letting Penguin die early because of the wide blast zones means this could be like very much in Penguin's favor. You saw him not dying to that back air. He had plenty of room to just kind of drift out, not worry about a follow-up, and he's still going. Yeah,
and the thing that's so scary is Absa still has such explosive kill power. This doesn't really affect her kill percents at all.
Exactly.
Oh, the patience waiting on the platform for the quick attack. Not going to get a kill, though.
All right. Doesn't do anything about the tech roll. Oh, okay. Simple up air, back air. Cake's back air setups are kind of nutty sometimes. You'll never really know what he's going to go for. He can go for up air, he can go for down tilt. He'll just like sometimes just do raw back air out of nowhere.
Sometimes he'll do 2 sour hit back airs into hard hit back air.
Yep. Saw some of that earlier today.
And now you see, like, Penguin respecting CakeAssault on those platforms, right? Because he got caught earlier, nearly died for it, so he's trying to find his way back to the edges instead. And he actually finds himself in edge guard, too, calling out the retreat to the smoke by CakeAssault.
And Cake does have a bit of a bad habit when he goes for his clone. He tries to use it to stall him midair, but he is still vulnerable as he does that. So Penguin can just go up, hit the up air, take that stock. But Cake answering right back air off stage.
Cake finding his way out of the nairs. And there we go. There's the parry checks that we saw earlier at Smash and Splash, and it's back in full force here.
Oh, and I like that. He just puts up the cloud, waits to see what Cake's option is, sees he pushes the button, goes in for a punch.
Beautiful pickup, and Penguin just waits and covers himself with a bomb. That was so good because all he had to do was exist in that one cloud space where the clone and CakeAssault were retreating to.
This is a little scary for Penguin. Still has a lot of room off stage, but one down air spike can lead into a kill situation.
That coverage of just jab and retreating there over and over again in the corner, keeping CakeAssault here and taking already 72%.
Yeah, Penguin, like, instead of just going for an up air continuation, he goes for the nair, just keeps it going, waits to see how Cake lands, and that's all he really needs to do right now.
Because if he went for like an up air and he was wrong, the end lag on it ensures that CakeAssault gets away.
Absolutely, and he's not necessarily at a high enough percent, but there we go. Those wide blast zones coming in for Penguin. And this is Cake's counterpick, now that I think about it, so it's kind of questionable to why he would go here. I think it favors Penguin a lot more.
I thought Penguin won the previous game. No, I'm wrong. No, CakeAssault won. Yeah, CakeAssault won.
Well, we're going to find out
Yeah, we're
later.
going to find out.
Simple back air, 119.
Yeah.
Closing that out. We're going to get some updated scores here soon enough. Yeah, 2-0 for Cake.
Yeah, okay. I was like, wait. So we got ourselves a game 3 with CakeAssault with a very demanding lead. This is, like Penguin was saying, this is actually kind of scary for him because he doesn't want to have to deal with the folks in loser's side. Fighting Raster can be a little bit scary for Absa because it's like a very lightweight glass cannon matchup where anything can happen. And then Audi is playing like an absolute monster right now. Winning this set like puts you safely on the beach, right? You're not with the Sharks.
Absolutely, and I know like Penguin is confident against Raster. He considers himself like one of the best people in the world against Raster. Just in general, even though like the matchup can be kind of even. The thing is, like, if he has to fight Audi, who knows how that's going to go. And Cake historically, like, he does fine in losers. He's not worried about that at all. He is used to making the losers run.
And also, like, from what I remember when he had to fight LBO's Zetterburn, he actually did extremely well in that matchup. So we'll see how that pans out. But of course, that all assumes that CakeAssault's able to, or rather, Penguin's able to mount this comeback, which so far is going very nicely for him, getting a solid 96%, finally finding himself hit off stage, and wow!
I love that so much because you're so scared to DI out, so you just lead into more and more down airs.
Yeah.
First off, going over the Cake.
What a turnaround immediately. I was going to say, like, I have a feeling the different thought process here for Penguin is partly because of the much smaller blast zones. He wants to give himself an even bigger window to take out CakeAssault early. There we go.
I love that. Waits for the roll, just short hop, drift down, gets the up air.
Retreating back to center stage.
Bit of an even game. Cake does have Penguin off stage, so he has the advantage here. But Absa does have one of the best recoveries, so he has multiple ways to make it back, just has to find the right option.
And sometimes that option, just like we saw there, is just stalling out a little bit to wait for that cape that CakeAssault's been throwing out to cover the recoveries and then punishing it. Just waiting out a little bit longer.
Good parry there. He like parried it through the smoke.
Yeah, that was incredible. And now CakeAssault has himself a solid Combust ready to go. Now, MSP pointed out to me earlier that, yeah, he hasn't actually been using Combust as the combo ender. He's been using it to create smoke screens so that if he's ever hit on that left side of the stage, he has so many different recovery paths that help a lot against Penguin.
It really is a situational thing. That is something that Cake has gotten a lot of criticism for, is not using Combust, especially against a lightweight character like Absa where you can get those kills at like 60-70%. He just opts to save it for recovery and go for a more defensive approach.
We'll see if he actually needs to use it because Penguin's caught off stage on his last stock. This could be it for his winner's run.
Oh no, that is not what you want to see. Off stage here, 89% does get the good DI there. Up tilt.
Really good DI by Cake.
That down tilt is so scary. You DI that out, you're going to be dying a lot earlier than you'd expect. And there is the up tilt up air closing things out. Penguin has to look out for any kind of parry situation because up smash will kill at this percent.
Waiting from the shadows. This is so hard to see what on earth Cake is looking to cover.
Combust online. Is he going to go for it raw? Is he going to go for a down tilt confirm? And he may just hold on to it. Just the threat of it being there is sometimes so much to deal with.
Exactly, right? That mental strain of at any moment an 8-frame kill move all around his body can do me in. And that's really scary. The air dodge is already used. Penguin retreats.
Punishes the parry, but
what?
No!
Wake up Combust!
Just the roll into it.
Oh my gosh. That was so good by CakeAssault. Just like you said, you know, CakeAssault does have those guts to sometimes go for those options. I've seen him in tournament teleport on top of people, like in neutral, just having those guts.
Nothing personal.